The Premier League's under-15 international tournament winners, it's Chelsea!
Champione, champione, ole, ole, ole. Congratulations to Chelsea U15, who just won the Premier League International Trophy, which is the Premier League is gonna invite other leagues to come and play a tournament, and Chelsea won. Out of 16 teams, Chelsea are the champions. And don't take this lightly, right? Remember Messi, Ronaldo, Fabregas, Harry Kane, everybody started somewhere. And when I see all the time Chelsea fans pretending as if they never were young, they came all of a sudden from heaven, 20 years old, 25 years old, everything is fixed for them. Everything is perfect. It makes me sad. I love the kid football because this is how the champions are made. So great future for the kid. Unfortunately at Chelsea, we don't give them a chance. We're going to just try to sell them. But they're going to have a good career somewhere. You know, 15 years old, 16 years old, 17 years old. It's how everything starts. So if you're only looking for a 30 years old player, 25 years old player, oh, Chelsea, we don't do kid. Oh, this is not the DNA of Chelsea. What the heck is DNA? Do you even know the definition of DNA? DNA is supposed to start by babies. This kid here is the future of Chelsea Football Club. A lot of respect, man. Respect and congratulations to our kid. Yeah, out of 16 teams, we are the champions. And we beat Leicester City. We beat Liverpool. Leicester, we beat them 2-1. Liverpool, 1-0 to Chelsea. We beat Athletic Club 3-0. We beat Arsenal 1-0. And in the final, we beat Manchester City 1-0. Cobham, always top of the table. Unfortunately, we don't value our own kid. Shame on us. We're gonna spend stupid amount of money, 20 million here, 30 million there, buying a bunch of average kid from whatever league it is. But our own kids are 1,000 times better than those average kids that we buy from somewhere else. Anyways, let's move from the young generation to the past. So the young generation is the future. Now let's talk about the past. We lost yesterday against Liverpool, and this one in a charity game. Remember that charity game. Ex-Chelsea players that we call legend, men and women. So men and women in the same team, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Some of them played for 10 minutes because they can't run anymore. We lost at Anfield Stadium yesterday 2-0, but it was all about having fun. This is nothing serious. It's about raising money for charities. So Soccer Aid, Legend Games, it's just for fun, for people to have fun. But it was nice to see Zola, Ramirez, John Obi Mikel, and Flora Maluda, Hasselbank, and so many other Chelsea legends. Next time, when they come to the bridge, we might beat them 10-0 or something. Who knows? Yes, let's now talk about our women, okay? Stay tuned because we have a lot of news, the transfer news, because Chelsea are going crazy on the market right now. So, let me congratulate our girls. Remember, a few days ago, we lost against Manchester City for the first time this season in the Champions League. We lost away at Etihad Stadium. and we got our revenge today because we're gonna play 4 times the same team, Manchester City. We played them in the final of the League Cup. We beat them 2-1. We won the League Cup this season, and then we went away. I don't know if we were a little bit drunk or we were celebrating. We played them in the first leg of the Champions League. We lost away, but the second leg next week, my friend, we're gonna beat them at Stamford Bridge. I'm sure we're gonna qualify. Today was the third game in the series of 4. So we played them. You see, a little bit confusing here because the League Cup, the Premier League, and the Champions League twice. Back to back 4 times with the same team is not easy because you know each other very well and it could turn to a drama. So we went again away and beat them, and this time in the Women's Super League, in the Premier League, if you want to call it the Premier League, in the women division. So we went there. We won in Fergie time. Yeah, added time. 2-1. We were losing 1-0. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to lose against these mugs anymore, man. We just lost in the Champions League. Oh man. And then we went back 1-1, 2-1. Chelsea got all 3 points in the bag. Congratulations to the girls. They are awesome. And remember, we haven't lost any game in the Premier League this season. I'm talking about the Premier League, but women, it's called Women Super League. Do you see the difference here? So I might mention the Premier League, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Women Premier League is called Women Super League. We are top of the table, as you can tell, 47 points. Arsenal are second, 39 points. Manchester United are third, 36 points. Manchester City are fourth, 32 points. I think it's already in the bag. We already won 1 trophy, the League Cup. We're going to win the Women's Super League and the Champions League. Inshallah, God willing, we're going to win it. So we're still on the quadruple this season. Fingers crossed. Congratulations to Sonia Bonpasto and the girls because they are doing an amazing job. Okay, let's get now to the marathon of news that we have today. First of all, Chelsea are planning to get their businesses done by the end of June. And I'm so happy about it because remember, I always tell you that I want my businesses to be done before the preseason so the players can go on preseason. This season or next season, we're not going to have a preseason because right after the final of the Conference League, if we win it, we're going straight to America for the Club World Cup. So we don't have time to relax. We don't have time to do preseason or whatever. We have to go straight and play another competition. So finishing our businesses on time is going to help Chelsea a lot. Okay, get the players that we don't want, and then get out the players that we don't want, and then get the players that we really need for the squad. So in June, so as you can tell, we are getting stuff done early. We already signed Dario and also Kenda, and many other signings are coming. And Chelsea need also to sell. Chelsea need to sell in order to buy. But we are very confident that we can finish the business right on time, end of June. And remember, FIFA are gonna give us a special window because the window is not gonna be open by the time we go to the World Cup. So FIFA will authorize the teams that are going to the World Cup to sign their players on time. So that is going to be very good for us. According to Fabrizio Romano, Raheem Sterling will return to Chelsea. Surprise! Did anybody really thought that Sterling was going to sign permanently for for Arsenal. He still has like 2 years, 350k a week. The brother is a rich guy. He can play with the academy and still get 350k every single week. Fabrizio Romano again said that Chelsea have a big respect for Armando Broja coming from the academy, a good talent, but Chelsea do not believe he can be an important part for the squad in the future. So he's on the market, unfortunately, because of that ACL injury. You know, Armando Broja was, I'm not going to say is, but was Liam Delap before Liam Delap, if you know what I mean. Like, they play the same. Physicality, good in air, dribbling, very, very handful. But when we went to Abu Dhabi for the warm camp, I think in 2022, and then he got an ACL injury when we were playing against Aston Villa. And when you got an ACL injury, yeah, your career is 50-50, my friend. So good luck. I think we're going to have to take a big... Well, we're not going to take a nail here because he's from the academy, so he just need to find a permanent home where he can play week in and week out and have a good career in a certain level. Not in the level that he was going to be if he didn't have that ACL injury. Fabrizio Romano again said that he's told that it's over between Ben Chilwell and Chelsea, so he will be sold in the summer. It's not even a surprise. That is not even a news. The manager don't like him. He's on 200k a week. Chelsea don't want to pay that kind of money. I still believe that Chile is a very, very good quality player, abused by Maresca's system because nobody is performing in that system. We just depend on individual brilliance of Cole Palmer. Nobody improved since Maresca took over, but Chile is going to have a good career somewhere. Champions League winner, a Chelsea legend. I don't care. He's a legend. Okay? If Tottenham Hotspurs are calling Harry Kane a legend for scoring goals without winning a trophy, Chile is absolutely a legend for winning 3 big trophies for Chelsea: the Champions League, UEFA Super Cup, and the Club World Cup. No matter what the narrative is, absolutely baller. In a good system, you know, he's gonna perform. All right, I already talked about Raheem Sterling. Fabrizio Romano also mentioned something about Disasi. Chelsea to sell Axel Disasi. Remember, we bought him for 40 million, right? So I don't even know how much you're gonna get from Disasi, but at some point Chelsea gonna have to take a big L in order to get rid of players, because everybody knows now that Chelsea need to sell. So they might wait until the last minute and lowball you because they know that you have to sell. So don't be surprised if people like Disasi will go for 20 million and we bought him a few years ago for 40 million. Kepa Abracadabra also is not coming back to Chelsea. Everybody knew about it. He's on loan at Bournemouth and Chelsea gave him 1 year contract extra so they can keep a little bit of value. But it's time to get rid of this brother, man. I don't care if we're gonna get 1 million, we're gonna get 2 million or whatever. Get the money and run. Okay, we have to forget about dinosaurs or the players that the manager don't like. Let them go. Chelsea want to sell players to finance a move for a striker, so we have to sell in order to buy. All right, I already talked about that. João Félix, what is happening with my brother João Félix? João Félix, if a good offer comes, Chelsea will let him go. This is stupid though. Why did you buy him to begin with? You spent 60 million on this brother. I was saying that I am a big fan of João Félix, but we don't need him because we have so many players from his position. People called me all kind of names. You don't know what you're talking about. Your ball knowledge is bad, blah, 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 blah. Today, the same people who insulted me are the same people who say, oh, he's average. Oh, he didn't make it at Atletico, Barcelona, blah, 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 blah. Listen, this brother in a good system under a good manager is a world-class player. Mark my word. I'm going to support him until the end. I didn't want him to come at Chelsea the second time. The first time, I wanted him to stay. Pochettino said no. The second time, I didn't want him because of the players that we have from the same position. And Steve William, Kendry Pius, Andrew Santos, Cole Palmer, and even Nkunku. I was asking myself, take sentiment away, right? Social media influence and copy paste. People say, oh no, somebody like João Félix, he can play number 9, he can play as a winger, he can. And then we bought him few games from the wrong positions, and the same people started insulting him. It's a Chelsea thing. Spoiled kid, we are. We just want to buy. And after a few days, oh, get rid. But to get rid, you're going to have to find a buyer. And that's why Chelsea are so stupid, losing money for no reason. Why are you buying all these players without playing them? I don't understand it. Fabrizio Romano again. Chelsea are there for Dean Huijsen and have excellent relationship with people close to the player. They have been tracking the player for a long time, and he's really appreciated by people at Chelsea Football Club. This guy is wanted by Real Madrid. Juventus, who sold him, they might want him back or something. Arsenal, Manchester United. I think many things would depend on Chelsea qualifying or not for the Champions League next season. So we have to fight and qualify for the Champions League if we want to get certain names, because this guy got like 50 million release clause. But even if we don't sign him, we still have somebody like Anselmino. We haven't even played him yet. You know? Why did we even take Anselmino from loan at Boca Juniors? It doesn't make any sense. People said he's injured at the moment. But before even that injury, we didn't give him even 1 minute to play at Chelsea Football Club. We just bought Sarr from Strasbourg. We have a lot of youngsters already. I think in the centre-back position, we need a cornerstone. We need somebody with a lot of experience who been there, done it, instead of another 19 years old kid. Okay, let's finish this video before it get too long. So, if Chelsea sell some players, they're gonna have to get a striker. Now, what is gonna be your choice between Osimhen? People been talking even about Gyokeres, okay, Victor Gyokeres, Delap, and also Sesko. What is your choice? For me, we have to go for somebody who is good in air, who is a bully, who can score different kind of goals. Gyokeres, I'm not very sure. He's a little bit of Nicholas Jackson. He drops, he dribble, and he score goals. But at the age of 22, like Jackson today, Jackson is like 22 or 23. We didn't know who Gyokeres was. Imagine when Jackson is going to be 25, 26. He's going to be on top of the world. So we have already that profile. Chelsea need a tall number 9. A bully a la Drogba, okay? So I think all three here are good in air. They can bully people in the box. The only problem we have is Enzo Maresca's system. If you have somebody like Sesko or Victor Osimhen or Victor Boniface or Liam Delap, you need to give them some freedom. You have to save some energy. They have to be at the edge of the box so they can be more impactful instead of pushing them, forcing them to drop and play tiki-taka and score a perfect goal. You need crunch time. You need people who will just chest it, long ball, chest it, turn, bam, top bin, and then you win the game. So I hope that Maresca can evolve his system because it's so predictable, it's so stupid, and Chelsea are not going anywhere with that stupid system. Not the players' fault, but it's the system.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn on your notification.
For more videos, click here, and to subscribe,